Good afternoon, everybody. Theresa here. And yes, still working on my morning cup of coffee. Even though I've been up since 10. It is October 12th, 2015, Monday afternoon. It is about a quarter till 2 in the afternoon here in Wyoming. It says it's 62 degrees out, but I think it's warmer than that because I just turned my swamp cooler on. My husband had to go out a couple of days ago, Saturday evening, and turn the water back on the swamp cooler. We shut it off when we had turned the heater on. But then it was like 86 on Saturday, and I was sweating like crazy when he got home. And I don't know how to turn the water on. He hasn't shown me how. So when he got home, he turned the water back on. So I just turned the swamp cooler part, the cooling part, back on. And of course you can hear my fans going. I got to have air circulating, people. But it says it's 62, the high will be 75, and low will be 41. It is an absolutely spectacular, beautiful fall day. Bright, vibrant yellows and oranges and reds right now. Just, just love it. I finally got around yesterday to finishing to decorate my windows and door for Halloween. My daughter did come over last night, and that was fun. That was fun. We, where I left you guys yesterday's vlogs is we were going to go take naps. We lay down for a little bit, got up, quickly through. I made oven fried chicken and oven fried potatoes and mushrooms. Then the potatoes weren't done when we were eating dinner. My husband put them back in. Then we forgot them. They were, I'm surprised the dog could eat them. But anyway, it was kind of funny. But after dinner, she came out with the grandkids, and we loaded up a bunch of Halloween stuff, that I don't want, that I was donating, like, probably about 4 wreaths, because I used to make floral wreaths all the time. Those take up a lot of room for moving, and I can make more. So, she was thrilled to have them, and a lot of the hand-painted signs and the different fabric paintings I've done for Halloween and stuff over the years. I did give her a set of the orange placemats I've made with the black bats on them. She was thrilled to have those, and so were the grandkids. A lot of wigs and the beard and stuff that you can wear for Halloween makeup and stuff. We were having a ball. Because, I would pull out like this sparkly, crazy wig, and I was like, I remember when your mom wore this. And she won a costume contest in the kindergarten, and Kim would start laughing. That's my youngest daughter. And, my granddaughter was wearing it, dancing around and stuff. We got my grandson up in the rafters because those toy boxes are huge and heavy. And that was, such heavy wood and stuff. We were able to get them both down. What a treasure trove. Now, I don't know why I was thinking ahead and stuff, but what we had done was we had put the toy boxes up in the rafters, and then I had the girls bag up like all their stuffed animals that they were wanting to keep in a bag, and in another trash bag different toys and stuff. So these were all, even though it was a big thick layer of dust, everything inside was still in pristine condition. What a trip down memory lane. My daughter, I'm so glad I got to see that, experience that with them, and my husband too, because my daughter had so much fun opening up her Polly Pocket houses and stuff and showing her daughter. Same way with the Littlest Pet Shop. Same way with like the singing mermaid doll that went underneath the water and stuff. She had an erector set, that my grandson was thrilled about, and an old microscope set that was still all intact and stuff. And I don't know what else was in there. They were going to go home and go through it. But what a neat thing, what a neat thing. So I'm so glad that and like I said, my other daughter did not want the stuff in the toy box, didn't evidently care to ever look at it or anything, didn't want the toy box, so my daughter got both of those. And my grandkids got to see how I had painted the house. And what I had done for the addresses, and I had forgot I had done this, was I used their birth date. Yeah, I used their birth dates as the address. So like one daughter's at 10/15/83. Yeah, so but it was fun. And then what else did I gave her the bread maker because we can't make bread anymore because we don't dare, because we both love the bread. And it had the book and everything. She was happy to have that. Gave the cotton candy machine with all the stuff that goes with it and the sugars and everything to the grandkids. Because I bought that for them all to enjoy. So they'll be using that. My granddaughter she had a great big tall, I think there were 6 drawers, those plastic drawers that you can buy. Well, she's had one here at the house that she's been using forever. So she got to have that. She got to take that, which I'm glad. What else did they take? Boxes and boxes of Christmas decoration. I gave them all the hand-painted signs of the Christmas stuff. A lot of orange lights. And I have all the orange lights I want to have out front and stuff, so gave that all to them. Told them there is more Christmas stuff. You need to go through it all. She still has, I think she's gonna, I'm not sure if she's taking the treadmill or not. I can't remember. But she's going to have another desk out in the garage. She's going to eventually come back and get, and some assorted other things. So, as we go through this stuff more, So, it was fun. My husband and I really got into the spirit of things, though, because we were like, do you want this? Do you want that? Like I told him today when I was talking to him on the phone, I said, I think we kind of overwhelmed her. Because, we're like, do you want this? Do you want that? And I think it was a little hard for her because she knows, that we want to move and stuff. She's not sure when. We're not sure when. We're going to do it in 6 months. Our project date is no later than end of May. We are moving. I'm going to be down Florida for my birthday, which is July 4th. So, we got to do that. That was fun. I've really been fighting some depression issues. I know it probably doesn't seem like it because I can hide it, but it's what your head does in those alone times that really F you up. But I've learned to talk to a few people. Talk to my husband. Talk to Mary. I talked to Cameo. Cameo really helped today. She didn't know how depressed I've been, and so I shared a few things. She shared some things. That's what friendship is for. She's a wonderful, wonderful lady. If you don't know her, check out Cameo Blog. She's a wonderful, wonderful lady. Really love her. And then I got off my ass and got my housework done this morning. Every day now, I vacuum and dust the front room and the hallway. I wipe down the bathroom, spray it down, wipe it down, clean it, including the floor, and then I sweep and mop the kitchen, or just spot mop it, depending on how much, When it's sloppy out, super snowy or wet out, I have to every day sweep and mop, but otherwise it's just sweeping and spot mopping, you know. And then we're doing it where cause see, we do our dishes by hand. Our dishwasher broke probably 4 or 5 years ago, and we just haven't ever replaced it, you know, and we won't because we're going to be moving, and we don't have the money to anyway. We do them all by hand, so now we're both just doing the dishes as we use them up, which is really helping a lot. You know, I made soup last night. I like to start my soup late at night, and so here I am at 2 in the morning, right? I took a break from work. I was sitting here working on some orders, you know, doing some roaming, and I was watching more episodes of that Carnival, which is a series on HBO. I love that. But anyway, I took a break and stirred some soup because I like to eat that for lunch. It's filling, but you know, it doesn't have near the sodium as canned soup, and you know, you got all the fresh vegetables or frozen vegetables you put in there. I make mine without protein in it because then I can add in any kind of protein we already have cooked up, and if not, I can just cook up a couple eggs, or I can just have some cheese, you know. So I just made with, you know, chicken bouillon, and I used cabbage, onion, celery, carrot, and then a small bag of mixed vegetables, which had some different had like broccoli, carrots, cauliflower. I can't remember what else it had. A couple kinds of squash, I think, in it. It's good. It's called a Normandy mix. So I'll make a great big crock pot of that. I'll start it like at 1 or 2 in the morning. Let it cook overnight. Then it's ready for my lunch. You know, then when I get up, I just shut off the crock pot, let it cool down. And then I keep it in a great big glass jar. You know, one of those great big old pickle jars, the big ones, the gallon one. So I'll eat on that all week, and it's cheap, you know. And if I get hungry, I, you know, go and have a bowl of it, because it's just vegetables and chicken broth, and you know, I can have all of that I want. So you know, if I gotta not lose sight and become so depressed, I just start feeding my face, and you know, that's not gonna help anything. So now, as soon as I get done with this vlog, I'm gonna start work. You know, I was working on this shawl. I don't know if I'm worried I'm not gonna get this done in time to ship it Wednesday. You know, I'm really worried, but this is what I have so far. And it sure is pretty. You know, I love the stitches. This is a shawl, not a scarf. So, you know, and this isn't even 1/4 of it yet. So, but it is what it is. You know, I'm not gonna, you know, if I have to wait a few days to ship it out, I'm sure that Mary will understand, and they would rather have a good product instead of a subpar product. So, I'm going fast as I can. You know, I'm hoping I can have those all done. I'm gonna give it my best shot. What else? That's about it. I'm making fish tonight for dinner. I'm making fish and coleslaw. Homemade coleslaw. And then probably a noodle mix. Noodle or rice mix. Maybe a rice mix. Probably a rice mix. You know. But yeah, we're going to have some sway fish, and yeah, well, that'll be tonight dinner. Trying to raise enough money for my husband to even have gas money for this week because of the no paycheck. You know, really bad fire. Really bad fire here in Wyoming. It started out at our landfill. I guess they were burning some wood chip or something, and it got out of control. It's taken out a lot of homes in the Cold Creek area. It's burned all the way to the next town that I just heard now, to Glenrock. It is destroyed. This is a picture my husband just sent me. You can see the smoke and stuff out at the dealership. He's not at Toyota. He doesn't work at Toyota, but that's a dealership right next to him. Sadly, the vet that came out here, Dr. Keith James, he's a mobile vet clinic, and he also had his practice out there, as well as his home. Lost everything. I hear he got his animals out, the animals that were out there, and his personal animal, and so his family, but he lost everything, and such a nice guy and stuff. So really feel bad for them. But back to what I was saying, I know I got off track because my husband texted me. We're trying to even get enough money right now for my husband to get back and forth to work, because he did not get a paycheck at all. I even showed Camille the picture. I can't show the picture on here, of course, but I showed her the picture of the 0 paycheck. And so they'll have my GoFundMe up. I changed that to reflect what's happening now. I greatly reduced the amount that we're even asking for. We just need enough money. We've got enough money now to pay our water bill, so it won't get shut off here on the 15th. And you hate to be that broke, but we're going to sell our station wagon. Then we'll just have one vehicle and hope that our old Jeep, which is a 97, I think, doesn't break down. But we don't know what else to do. But we need $12 to get the title, because my husband can't find the title for the car. And then we can sell it. But now we gotta come up with enough money for him to have gas in the Jeep to go back and forth to work. So hopefully, it's just those little things. I know something good will happen to where it'll work out. But I asked him last night if he could take me for a ride, because I ain't been out of the house since last Wednesday, And he had to tell me that no, he had just enough gas in the Jeep for 2 more trips into work. He can't do it. So I guess I won't be going anywhere. Oh well. Such is life, right? But anyway, I'm doing my very best to keep my spirits up. I just gotta have faith that everything will work out. I know it will, I feel bad for even sitting here having a little pity party. Like I said, when so many people have lost their houses and stuff in that area, they evacuated the area, mandatory evacuation. So they got up at the college an area set up for them to be, And then at the fairgrounds is where a lot of people are keeping, their livestock and stuff, if they were able to get out. They finally had the fire department here finally had to tell everybody, you know, because the wind was just atrocious here at 65-mile-an-hour gusts yesterday and everything, which was a lot of the problem with this fire. They finally had to tell everybody, don't go out in the pasture to get your livestock because this fire is spreading too rapidly. And like I said, it's still burning out of control. And it's all the way to Glen Rock. You know, and the wind isn't as bad. It's still blowing, but not near as bad as yesterday. But, you know, some people have not left. You know, and you can't, I guess you can't make them. I don't know. They have some, water dropping aircraft coming in from Idaho to help us. And I know that we're in Natrona County here. I know that they had Fremont and Converse County were bringing in fire crews too. Of course, fire department here is taking donations for water, Gatorade, granola bars, that kind of stuff. So if you're watching this and you're in Natrona County area, you want to help. I hear the Beverly and 12th Street Fire Department is taking the donations, but you also can drop off the either monetary donations or the water and Gatorade stuff at any fire department. They say do not go to where the fire crews are at and try to drop it off because it's just, you know, you're just getting in the way. If you want to help out any of the fire victims, there's a big drive going on. You can look it up on the Facebook pages, different groups and stuff taking donations for everything. So, you know, if you can help those people out, that would be great. You know, I'm going to talk to my husband later on tonight. I know we have a bunch of old bedding and stuff downstairs that we were just going to throw away, but maybe people need it to make for their animals, you know, old dog, you know, for a dog blanket or, you know, for your animal to lay on. And also we have some smaller dog crate, dog kennel, not kennels, but dog carriers. Used for dog or cat or, you know, for rabbits, or it could be used for chickens even. So, you know, see if anybody wants those. You know, we'll just donate those. So, help any way you can, guys, if you're local. But anyway, that's all we got going on. I'm very blessed that the wind is blowing not toward us, so we're not affected by the smoke. You know. Special shout out to the neighbors, to Wendy. She had to go to urgent care. She was having some breathing problems, and they told her that she needed to go in and be seen at urgent care. So I'm hoping you're okay. She just had weight loss surgery on the 2nd of October, 10 days ago. So hope you're okay. I've lit a candle for you and for everybody, Patricia and my dear friend Ann, and everybody else, all my other friends that need any kind of healing vibes or anything. I'm sending it all your way. I wanted to thank Brenda Crozier also, another dear friend of mine. It's really been helping me not feel it down and stuff. I really appreciate that. You know, I know some of you people seem to be able to sense when I'm kind of depressed or whatever, because then you'll start messaging me, and that really means so much. But anyway, I know this has gotten very long, but that's the way I roll, you know. And I will talk to you guys later. I think you guys are all awesome. Remember that I love you, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.